Right, good morning. It's Sunday morning now. I'm in central Bedfordshire in a little village called Pottsgrove. It's a tiny little place, really small, right out in the sticks. Absolutely beautiful. And as you can see behind me, there is a beautiful glow in the sky as the sun is coming up. The reason for coming down here is there is another church that is under the care of the church's conservation trust, St Mary's, and it is just in front of me right now. But I'm just taking a few moments just to take in this surroundings, because it is absolutely stunning up here, quite high up. Can't hear nothing, you know. You can hear the chatter of some birds and some animals, but other than that it is super quiet. It is absolutely stunning up here. If I was a wild camper, I think this is probably one of the places that I'd come. To wake up to that view in the morning would be awesome. I'm inclined to think that that church is in the best location so far. Is it because of all the countryside? Is it because of the stunning sunrise? I don't know, maybe it's a mixture of all of it, but that one definitely definitely, without a shadow of a doubt in my eyes, looked the most beautiful as the sun was coming up with that glow of orange. I don't know whether the camera's done it any justice whatsoever, but as the sun was coming up and there was a lovely glow, and there was a lovely glow coming in through the stained glass windows, it was absolutely amazing. It really is. I know I say this all the time about every single church, continuously going on about how wonderful it is and how wonderful these locations are, but some are more breathtaking than others, and this one here, this one in Pottsgrove, is absolutely breathtaking. And I think I was lucky to arrive just as the sun was coming up, and the fact that it is in a stunning location and it is a really nice day. I think I've really struck gold on this one. There's I signed the visitors book, and there's a lot of good comments in there, but there's this one comment that just said something about it being left to go to ruin and it is an absolute disgrace. But you can see the charity is doing all that it can to maintain that place. It is still looked after, it is cared for. It's not going to be perfect, because it's not used all the time, but it's a wonderful place to come and visit. It's not dangerous, it's not bad, it's not being demolished. A lot of its original fixtures and fittings are still there. It's fine, it is stunning. So fair play. I think they're doing a wonderful job. So big respect to the Churches Conservation Trust, which I am now a member, by the way. I thought I'd do my bit. I mean, if they're laying on properties like this for us to come and visit, free of charge, free to explore, and they are nice. So if I pay, well, I think it's £3.50 a month or something, even if I pay £5 a month or £10 a month, I think it's still absolutely worth it, because these buildings need to stay for other people to enjoy for many years to come. I've watched a million YouTube videos, right? And I have watched, let's go with van lifers, I've watched van lifers visit different locations, and then I've witnessed them giving a bit of a speech about going back to nature, you know, feeling all spiritual and enlightened and all of that, right? And for a long time I thought to myself, they're just talking rubbish, they're just trying to attract attention on YouTube and get the views, and I guess quite rightly so. But I just thought it was a lot of rubbish, a lot of, you know, just an elaborate speech to say the right thing. But now I'm at St Mary's Church near Dunstable, the church on the hill. I'll put a link below so you can see what it is. And the location, it is a church on the hill, and the location of you can see all the Chiltern Hills, and the sky is blue, and the nature is at its best right now, you know, right here. And you've seen the clips. I've been in the church, I've had a walk around the church, and then I found a bench overlooking the landscape, and I've been sat on that bench now for best part of an hour, and I've been pondering on this whole speech about going back to nature and taking a step back, and they're absolutely right. And I think well, yeah, I completely agree with them. I was just blown away by the location, and while I was sat there thinking, I mean, you just, it's like you take a step back from reality. You don't think about the hustle and bustle of daily life. You don't think about problems you got at home, relationship problems. You don't think about work, finances, kids, whatever it is. If you're out and about on your own like I am, and you find a location like this, and you can just overlook some of that landscape and just take a step back, it slag me off if you like, but you find a moment of calm to appreciate what's going on around you at that point, you know. For some of you, I'm sure I'm making a little bit of sense. For others, you probably thinking, Gary, you're an idiot. And maybe I am, and I know I struggle getting my words out from time to time, but I know how this location is making me feel. And sat there for that amount of time, just overlooking all that, just switching off, not really thinking, just having that moment, I think it's done me the world of good. To be honest with you, I don't want to leave this location. I am really thrown away. I'm more thrown away by the location rather than what's going on in the church. But the church is magnificent as well. I mean, I'm not going to talk about that. Just have a look at the link below. It's definitely very historical. So I'm walking through the countryside at the back of this church now. The landscape is truly amazing, right? And I was thinking to myself, this is one of those perfect moments, one of them ones that that's probably going to stick in your mind. You know, when you're having a bit of a bad day, you can think about something like this, and you can think, yeah, that day was exceptional. I'm where I need to be. It's all calming, relaxing, quiet. There's loads to look at. You can escape your own head, and then all of a sudden I got a stone in my boot, right? And it really hurt my foot. And I just instantly become completely stressed out. I was like, fucking hell, that really bloody fucking hurts. And I was back to being back to being myself. I can't believe that just happened. What are the chances of that? I don't know. I have to laugh about it, really. I don't know, walking along, minding your own business, you know, lost in your thoughts and enjoying it, and then all of a sudden this intense pain going through your foot. Oh dear. At the time, yes, it hurt. I swore, but now I'm just laughing about it. So the pain's gone, you know, obviously, and I'm going to continue with the walk and take in the surroundings. But I had to mention that in this video because it just made me laugh. Today has been a good day. It really has. The locations that I visited, the walk that I went on, the weather has been absolutely outstanding today. I've really been lucky with the weather. Blue skies, sunshine, fantastic, no problems whatsoever. Awesome. Driving through the country lanes to get to the places that I was at. This little car of mine, this little Beetle, as old as she is, over 100,000 miles on the clock, still drives great. Throw it around, no problem whatsoever. I'm really impressed with it. I mean, that's good, you know. And it's that got me thinking. I've always wanted a really good car, a really flash car, a really, you know, a modern car filled with the gadgets. But you don't need them gadgets. They're just gimmicks. They're just, you're going to pay extra money for things that you don't need. And then that got me leading on to thinking about things that I own now. You know, I've got stuff lying about in my garage and all over the place, items, just stuff, just crap, and I don't really need those things anymore. So maybe the time has come to let some of it go. And that leads me on again to thinking that we don't truly own anything. Anything that we buy, whether it be a house, a car, ornaments or clothes, anything, we you know, it's just like it's on loan to us, because eventually we're not going to be here and it's going to be destroyed or passed on to someone else. So it doesn't really matter, these items, you know, it's just stuff. What matters, in my opinion, is the experiences we have, you know, the places that we visit, the people that we see, the relationships that we form. When it comes to materialistic stuff, it really doesn't matter. It doesn't. And I've never really given that much thought, because I was always very eager to buy stuff. If I had a bit of money and I wanted I don't know, a new stereo or something, I don't know, I would just go out and buy it. But it doesn't really matter. It doesn't. And then we end up with a load of stuff that's probably hidden away in our lofts, in our attics, in our cupboards, in our garages, and we never look at it again for years to come. And then one day it just gets, well, destroyed or just breaks. So it doesn't matter, does it? I know that's a little bit of a deep thinking for a Sunday afternoon, but I think it's time to evaluate what I do and what I've got. Maybe the time has come to start going through some of my materialistic goods and pass them on, sell them, make a little bit of money on them to pay for these journeys, perhaps. Anyway, that's my pause for thought for a Sunday afternoon. Anyway, thank you for watching me. Do the good stuff. Please give me a like and a comment, and I'll see you all again soon. I decided to come out again, and I'm glad I did. I've come to Steeple Morden, found that I see the church tower, and it had another one of them witch's hat designs on it, so I decided to have to take a look. And I've just come in here, just decided to sit down, contemplate what was going on. A moment of peace before the new week starts again. Hopefully it'll be a good quiet week, but you never know, do you? I just wanted to stop in here just for a little bit of quiet time again, really. Nothing's happening. It's been a good day, it's been successful, it's been nice. Had a good walk. Visited a couple of good locations. But I thought now the nights are getting ever so slightly longer, I thought I'd just come out and do a tiny bit more exploring. So I hopped in the car, got a coffee with me. I thought I'd just stay out until the sun goes down. And I found this one by mistake, as I usually do with a lot of churches. But I'm glad I popped my head in now. Still an active one. St Paul's and St Peter's it is in Steeple Morden. Very nice. Very cold in here though. But quiet, very quiet. I like being here on my own, getting lost in my own thoughts. It's very good. Anyway, that was just a bit of an added bonus for the end of the video. Not quite sure why I'm recording really, but why not? I log everything else I do. Take care.